find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Everyday Oracle. I'm going to do a quick oracle read for the gram today since we got this full moon energy with the eclipse, Mars, Mercury retrograde, pre-shadow. I can feel the energy heavy. I'm going to start with my newest deck, the Work Your Light Oracle cards, clarify with the Animal Spirit, Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards, the Crystal Wisdom Oracle, and then if we got time in a little 15 minutes, I'll do the Sacred Geometry. This little section of each video will be the same. I'm doing a elemental reading, so the 3 signs listed below will be who the reading is on, but I will have an individual reading for every sign on my YouTube channel by tomorrow. So go to the link in my bio if you want to check out your individual sign, which again will be towards the full moon eclipse that was yesterday, June 5th. Since that energy is going to be around for at least the next 6 months to a year or so, and it's so volatile and charged, especially with everything that's going on in the community, in the world, globally, technically, I figured it's time that we tap in, use the divination to see what universe has for us. Any additional wisdom or guidance is greatly appreciated. So without further ado, I like to pull cards on camera for authenticity, so you're going to see a time lapse or speed up. And again, this little portion of the video is the same for every element. So if you are watching multiple videos for like your sun sign, your moon, your rising, which I definitely recommend those 3 at least, Venus too, you can fast forward, this portion of the video if you're in a rush. Alright, here we go with the Work Your Light brand new deck. I never used it, but I'm excited.
If you find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Memory lane isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby.
Welcome back. Next up is my water signs, my Cancers, my Scorpios, my Pisces. You see the card is beautiful. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? First, of course, I seen the pyramid with the, looks like sun rays coming from the pyramid and the eye in the middle. But it's like they're hiding their face. It's the same person replicated. It's deep right now because I've tried to record this video several times today, but I had so many malfunctions. It's Mercury retrograde, pre-shadow. So I said, hey, I'm having technology difficulties. But being a Scorpio moon and dealing with water sign placements, and just from the totality of the day, I'm starting to get a whole new reading, whole new feeling vibe from this card than I did, 5-6 hours ago. Don't dim your light to fit in. It seems so obvious, especially when the surrounding cards. That's why, of course, so happy that I recorded me pulling and out the cards, and the cards falling out separately, so you can see that they all came out corresponding for authenticity. Don't dim your light, though, to be followed up by the firefly seems so obvious. As in, be radiant, be confident, shine your light, be bright. Self-worth, authority, take back your authority. I had a whole theme planned with the earlier video. But again, now with today's events, I'm starting to think, don't dim your light to fit in. There's a group of you that are, creating a shadow self. It's not necessarily that you're not confident. It's that, in a way, our egos can make us shine a little darker, if that makes sense. It's like we're split. There's the main person right here in the front. But if we don't deal with our shadow, we start to become parts of ourselves. We start to fraction ourselves off. And that's when you have imbalances. And I'm no judge. I've been there. Depression is deep. I'm getting a whole new feeling or vibe from this card in a way that the dimness is not that I'm not confident. It's that I'm not dealing with the shadow parts of me, the parts of me that are not necessarily the brightest. But hey, I'm a being of light, so it's all light regardless. I have no judgments, no shame. I am my shadow. I am my light. All parts of me make me me. I embrace my shadow. I am one. So I'm just going to read the cards and see how that correlated. Because again, I'm getting a different mind frame. It says, how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Don't dim your light to accommodate someone else's smallness. We are all born to shine big and bright. The universe is expanding and you are part of the universe. So expanding is part of your nature. If someone makes you want to retract, notice that and slowly pull back. They are not for you and you are not for them. Better yet, find it within yourself to expand and shine your light anyway. Flowers don't open and close according to who is walking by. They open and show their beauty regardless. If others don't want to be around you or you make them uncomfortable, it's because you are shining your light on the fact that they are dimming to fit in. By choosing to shine bright, you may just inspire them to turn on their light too. Or not. Keep your light on anyway. All relationships are essentially an energetic agreement. The moment one person decides to start rising up and allowing their light to shine, it changes the energetic agreement and can create some waves. That's completely normal. The relationships that are meant to last will adapt to the change in energy. Others won't because they were likely born under the proviso of, I love you as long as you don't shine brighter than me. That's okay. Not all people are meant to be in your life forever. But the lessons they teach you can still live on. Work your light inquiry. Ask yourself, how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Powerful message. Now that don't dim your light to fit in is again clarified with the firefly, which of course immediately shine brightly. The firefly is inspired and fantastic yet fleeting. The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high-frequency charge cannot be sustained for long, though. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. There is firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? When in balance, writes, creates brainstorms. When out of balance, you feel burnt out and feels dull. To bring into balance, write a poem, draw, be creative. The firefly power energy is followed up by the camel. The camel is resourceful. What always stands out about the camel to me is that he has raindrops all over, but he's a fire sign, the element of fire with that triangle there with the moon for this full moon reading, Sagittarius eclipse. The camel is resourceful, independent, and knows oneself. The camel can handle absolutely anything as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenges with ease. Even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, see there I said, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wondrous traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. When in balance, the camel is calm, content, with a sparkle in its eye. When out of balance, dehydrated, lacks vitality. To bring into balance, a pilgrimage. Clarified next with self-worth, which always makes me feel of something coming down from the heavens, like a gift to show you how worthy you are. A chair being sent down or opened up, coming down from the clouds. It's like, here's your throne. All you gotta do is sit on it, like James Baldwin said. Our crown is already bought and paid for. All we gotta do is wear it. When you are a goddess or a god out here, all you gotta do is sit on your throne. Let me read what the book says for self-worth, though. The Salmon Chair. Come sit in my chair and feel my love, says the great servant. The legend is, for the self-worth card, the salmon chair appears to a young child playing in the snow. Valley and river are the salmon chair's protectors. I never get to see it, complains River. Valley whispers, there are those who can close their eyes and still see it. A child rushes home to tell their elders about the chair, but no one believes her, and she lies down exhausted. Later, the chair appears to her again. She climbs in, and she feels the great servant's love. The inspiration behind this card is, people, events, and material objects beyond your frame of reference are being drawn to you. Aim higher, for you will draw even greater experiences into your life. Allow your energy to grow. Receiving is an action. Ask yourself, how do I relate to the word deserving? Am I ready to allow myself to receive what others may not? Key ideas to this card are greater knowledge, innocent curiosity, being rewarded, and receiving divine love. Key words are faith, self-love, and value. The meditation for this card is, let go of any tension as you fall like a feather into the salmon chair. Imagine the chair receiving you. Feel yourself being filled with salmon light. Stay there until you have received an abundance of energy from the light. From there, the crystal card pulled to help you with this is black tourmaline, protection stone. Let's see what that's about. Black tourmaline, again, is a protection stone, a crystal. It absorbs negative energy and affords excellent energetic protection, enhancing your physical vitality. You are adaptive, adjusting to new places and new situations. You have clarity of thought and analyze situations rapidly. Let go of overcautiousness, but stay protected. You sense it when people wish you ill. You may be carrying a family or past life curse creating disease. Recognize that negative thoughts and actions harm others and yourself. Strengthen your protection. Consolidate plans and be realistic. You'll soon see the way through obstacles. Ensure you are well protected. Ill wishing or envy may be directed your way. Neutralize bad energy without harm to others. Watch your thoughts. Attend to practical matters and be generous and give to others freedom. The healing insight behind this card is neutralizing toxic energies from your own environment and shielding yourself from ill wishing or EMF stress, electromagnetic frequencies, stress, and detoxifying your body supports your well-being. The soul path for this card is appropriate energy shielding and enhancements. So this again all ties in. Don't dim your light. Protect yourself. But again, protecting yourself from your own self is very important as well. We have to address our shadow sides. The things that we do to lower our own frequency, to dim our own light. We gotta be the firefly and understand that we have to seize the energetic opportunities. Understand that we are worthy and protect that shit. Because they know. Last but not least was the card of authority. Kind of looks like a fidget spinner. But I love the greens from the heart chakra. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. The word authority has mostly been used to describe the powers that rule, govern, lead, direct, control, and protect. It has also been closely associated with the powers that dominate, suppress, enforce, demand, and scare us. Authority is about power. True authority is generated by maturity, knowledge, wisdom, experience, and inner balance. This kind of power comes from within, where it is deeply rooted in a solid connection to Source. Externally, this power expresses itself as presence, the ability to completely be in the moment, with full awareness of every aspect of oneself. All senses fully engaged while being completely centered in the heart. Internally, this power steps back to the witness. Internally, this power steps back to witness, allowing us to perceive and discern without attachment. From all this, a new form of authority arises, one that leads, shares, directs, and conducts with benevolence, grace, compassion, wisdom, and integrity. This kind of authority inspires trust, creation, collaboration, and partnership. It is receptive in nature and expresses the journey inward, where connection with self and Source become one. Green represents the energy that abundantly flows from the heart. I told you that heart chakra when I said the fidget spinner. Turquoise represents the high heart chakra, sometimes referred to as the thymus chakra, the place where the heart and throat energizes. The place where the heart and throat energies merge into loving expression of truth. Gold and yellow represents abundance, truth, enlightenment, and self-realization. In numerology, 3 is considered a catalytic number. It stands for an energy that speeds up or creates a reaction between two unrelated things without necessarily changing itself. And there are many 6s in this image. 6 is associated with harmony, love, and balance, as well as with structure, design, and efficiency. Conceptually, circles stand for everything and nothing at all. Balance and infinity. Purity and freedom. Try this. Close your eyes and contemplate the concept of authority for a moment. How does the word make you feel? Do you consider yourself an authority in certain areas? Are you kind and wise in your guidance of other people? Are you coming from a place of wholeness and abundance? So to recap, the center of this reading is again, don't dim to fit in. Don't dim your light in order to fit in. No matter if that's a lack of self-confidence for some of you guys, holding yourself back, step into your authenticity. Shine your light. Don't be afraid. Be confident. Be brave. You are the firefly. You were made to shine bright. Not everybody can shine like you. You're unique. My water signs. Some of you other ones, though, you guys are denying a part of yourself because you're stuck in your ego. You're dimming your life, your light, by choosing to live in a darker light. Choosing to live darker. That is also a form of dimming your light. When you choose to think negative thoughts, choose to replay negative thought patterns over and over, choosing to always be negative when you can choose to be hopeful, brighter. Don't cover your eyes to the light. Don't drown out the light. Don't be in sadness. That comes from being hurt sometimes. Sometimes we've lived in darkness so long that the light hurts our eyes. And this message is for you to open your eyes. The more you keep them closed, you fragmentize yourself. You break off into other pieces. This video keeps cutting off. I'm sorry for the choppiness, but the message is clear. They can't stop me from making the message. You got it. You received it. It's all love and light. Again, some of you need to shine brighter. I see you trying. You working hard. You know you meant to shine out here. And you out here just trying to get your chance to shine bright. Recognize your worth. Protect your energy. But protect yourself also from negative self-talk. Your own thoughts. Take back authority over your brain. The fidget spinner. Be still. Stop being so fidgety in the mind. Especially if you... Water signs can be very emotional. They lack that mental stability. This is for you to take authority. Again, number 10, which equals 1. Black tourmaline, number 1 in the crystal healing deck. Take this message as it's meant to be received. 1:11 on the clock, and as I seen that. And I'm out. Love and light to you guys. My water signs. Me too, Scorpio moon. Don't dim your light. Shine bright. Peace.